Hey, my beautiful friends. How are we doing this beautiful Thursday? It's actually kind of nice outside. I just got done taking the puppies outside to go to the bathroom, and it's actually kind of warm. I mean, the sun is kind of overcast, but it's nice for a change. It's a little bit warmer than what it normally is. And of course, this is what, day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Day 11 of our 100 Days of Lives. Today's March Madness look is actually vanilla latte, so we're going to do some chocolate up in here. But I had a couple things happen this week, and I thought we could chat about it and see what you guys think. So say hello when you guys hop on. If you're catching the replay, say replay. But let's talk about kindness, okay, and consideration and the lack thereof, okay? There are a lot of people that I think, especially on the internet, that have forgotten what it means to be nice and kind, and forget that they're not the only person that the world revolves around. And I know we all kind of get like that sometimes, right? So we kind of forget that other people are going through things, right? And it's really not that hard to have a little bit of kindness, y'all. It really isn't. I don't understand why people get on the internet and think that it is okay to be mean and ugly on here. I don't know if it's because like they are behind a keyboard and they're not face to face with somebody. What do y'all think? Why do you think people are so mean on the internet, y'all? Say hello when you guys hop on. We're just going to talk about kindness and the internet today a little bit while I am doing today's vanilla latte look. But I would love your all's opinions. Seriously, drop it in the comments. Why do you think people think it is okay on the internet to be mean? Like, for the silliest and stupidest reasons, okay? One of the things I see like all the time is especially people, what's sad is I see so many like other women being mean to other women's pictures, like saying things that are nasty on there. Like I will download my YouTube videos, download my lives here, and I'll upload them to my YouTube channel. So if you're not following me on YouTube, come on over and follow me there. But some of the things that I see people post on people's TikToks, or commenting on the way people look, or commenting on their weight, or commenting on their wrinkles, or just, I don't understand why we have become so ugly on the internet, y'all. People like are real people, okay? People like have feelings. People like, I don't understand. How come is it so hard to actually be nice to other people? Or if you don't agree with something, or if you don't like something, just keep scrolling, Like, I don't get it. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. Like, I had a lady today actually screenshot me, where she had commented on my birthday, which would have been back in November, y'all. And it was the time that I was still going through like a ton of my thyroid cancer stuff. She screenshotted where she had posted on my timeline, happy birthday. And I guess I didn't comment back. So she sent me a message showing me the screenshot and said bye and unfriended me. And I was like, really? Like, okay. It wasn't like it was something on purpose, but I don't understand, like, why do we forget that other people have other things going on in their lives, okay? We only see sometimes, like, what people post on Facebook, and, we don't always tell everybody. Like, I don't tell y'all everything that I'm going through. I try to share a lot because my hopes is that maybe I will, actually inspire you guys or encourage you guys or something like that, that's what I hope. I share a lot about my thyroid journey, about my anxiety, about my medical stuff, because I know a lot of you guys like say hello when you guys hop on. I don't know if Facebook is just not sharing comments again today, which wouldn't surprise me. I think it like decides to just be bipolar sometimes or something, because some days I'll see stuff and some days I won't. So who knows? Facebook is always doing something wonky. I have no clue. But, you know, I've had a couple instances over, like, especially since I've been really building my business on the internet. You know, I used to do a lot of face-to-face, and with a lot of my health and stuff, I build a lot of my business on Facebook and Instagram and different things. I really focus a lot on Facebook for the majority of the time, but I see so much that people like are so ugly to other people, and there is like no reason for it, y'all. Like, people have feelings. People are going through things maybe you don't know. Maybe they didn't see something, and if you don't know nothing about Facebook algorithms, sometimes people don't see your comments. It's not that they're just not trying to not comment back to you, but maybe they didn't see it. Facebook is notorious about not showing everything, y'all. That's why I always tell you guys, like, for those of you guys that, like, ask me to invite you to my beauty group, like, if you don't get it, I try to check in with you, because sometimes Facebook doesn't send out notifications. Like, I'll see stuff, I don't know about you guys, but I see stuff all the time that's like 3 or 4 days old, and like, I didn't see it on the day it was posted. So it just, I don't understand why, like, seriously, y'all, why people have to be so ugly on the internet. Like, I get it that, you know, you can hide behind a keyboard, but you know what? These are real people out here. Like, I appreciate you guys getting on my lives. I appreciate you guys, like, getting, on my posts and commenting and saying nice things and sharing things and stuff like that, because guys, if it wasn't for you, like, seriously, I wouldn't have a business. So I appreciate you. I don't care if there's one person on here or if there's 1,000 of you on here. You're important no matter what, you know? And I wish that we would start actually understanding that people have things in their life maybe they don't share, and you're being ugly to people that maybe are going through something that you have no clue what they're going through, you know. And I just don't understand why people have to be ugly, you know. It makes no sense to me whatsoever, y'all, that people have to be ugly, you know. Like, I see people from, like, some of my other sister beauty guides and stuff, and I see people, like, say something about their weight, or say something about their picture, or their outfit, or, like, if you see something you don't like, guys, it's not so hard to actually, like, keep scrolling. You don't have to comment on it. You don't have to make somebody feel bad, y'all. There's no reason for it. Okay? It's not that hard to have a little bit of kindness. It's not that hard if you don't agree with somebody. Like, you're looking at their Facebook, you know, you're looking at their Instagram, you're looking at their things. Like, it's not that hard to keep scrolling, you all. I don't understand why people have to be so ugly. Why can't we just, especially other women, y'all, like, women in general, those of us, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I know myself, like, I beat up my own self more than anybody else has to. Like, seriously, I am, like, so hard on myself. Like, throw me up some hearts if y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, I criticize myself in my head, like, probably more than anybody ever would. But we're so hard already on ourselves that we sure as hell don't need anybody else over here, like, putting us down or making nasty comments or, like, commenting on our weight or any of this stuff. It's crazy, y'all. Like, it is not that hard to encourage and uplift each other. Like, this world is a nasty, ugly place. Like, if you can actually build somebody else up just by saying something nice, say something nice. You don't know what that person is going through on that day. You don't know if that person, like, is going through a separation. You don't know if that person just got some news that is horrible. Maybe they had a family member die. Maybe they are just trying to just do the very best they can do. They're struggling with anxiety or depression or medical stuff or anything like that, guys. Kindness goes a long way. Such like a compliment, a nice word, an appreciative thing. You know, I had one of my customers message me yesterday because I always try to send out my customers. I was kind of behind because of all of the death with Mojo and my health, being in the hospital. You know, my dad's been sick. We've had, like, you name it. I feel like I've been hit on every single solitary side, y'all, like crazy lately. But like, I sent out thank you cards, and I always do this. I usually try to do it like if somebody orders stuff in January, I always send it out in February, you know, the beginning of the month. But I was behind a couple of months because of just life going on. So I went ahead and still actually sent out my thank you cards and everything like I normally do, because I appreciate my customers. I appreciate, you know, I send them stuff for their birthday or whatever, you know. And one of my customers, like, she messaged back, and I don't even think it was, I think she got it because it was her birthday and I was behind on her birthday. And I was like, I'm sorry, you know, I sent them a little, like, buck stuff that they get to use during the holiday season, and you know, a little birthday card that I sent her. And she messaged me back and she's like, thank you so much. I really appreciated this. You didn't have to do this. You've been going through so much yourself. You know, I really, really appreciate it. And I was like, well, I appreciate you, you know. Guys, just those little bitty things like that, like, it means so much, you know. Just take into consideration, like, what people are going through. Sometimes, you know, you don't know what's going on the other end of that. You don't know what their situation is. You don't know. Like, sometimes we assume, and if y'all have been around the block for a long period of time, y'all know what assume means, right? You know, you make an ass out of yourself, right? Because a lot of times when you assume something, it's usually not correct. So, I was just like, I don't understand it, y'all. It blows my mind, like, why people have to be so ugly. There's just no reason for it. I mean, literally, y'all, there is no reason to be ugly. Like, I get it if you have a problem with somebody, whatever, like that. Don't do it on Facebook, y'all. Like, what happened to actually, like, dealing face to face with people? Like, quit being passive aggressive and posting crap. Hey, Miss Kathy, quit being passive aggressive and posting crap on Facebook, thinking that's that person you're mad at. Actually is gonna see it, okay? It's silly. Like, if you have a problem with something, take it off of Facebook and actually deal with your problem like an adult, you know? But unfortunately, a lot of people do not do that. We have people, like, especially I've noticed, like, in the makeup industry, y'all, I see, like, a lot of my fellow beauty guides and stuff that, like, are, like, have a lot of following. They'll be doing makeup lives and they get sent over, like, their video will get sent over in some of these nasty groups, and then all of a sudden they'll have all of these nasty people commenting on their stuff, and I'm like, what for? Like, what is the purpose of it? I mean, what do you get out of being nasty and ugly? It makes no sense to me. You know, I don't understand it, y'all. It makes no sense to me whatsoever why people have to be ugly. Like, there's just no reason for it. You know, makeup, one of the things that I am, like, big, and I always tell, like, my beauty group and things like that, I try to, like, let them know, you're beautiful just the way you are. I love makeup because I love to play in makeup. It makes me feel confident. I always tell y'all, like, you hear all these rules and everything like that about, you know, don't do this, don't do that. You know, if it makes you feel confident and beautiful, then do what makes you feel confident and beautiful, okay? Quit worrying about other people. But I don't understand why in this social media age, like we cannot like just scroll past something we don't agree with, or if you think somebody's like makeup looks ugly, or you don't think those colors look good on you, or you don't think that their technique is right, or what, you know what, if you can keep, you have the ability to keep scrolling, y'all. So I don't understand it. It just blows me away. And I see it like so often. Like just in the last week, I have seen like so many of my fellow sister beauty guides, like some of their posts, like people just being nasty on there. And I'm like, why? Why? Why do you have to be nasty? Is it like, what benefit do you get out of it? It makes no sense to me. You know, it's not that hard to be kind, y'all. You really don't know what anybody else is going through. So, you know, I wanted to get on here and do my makeup today. Plus, you know, we're doing this 100 live challenge thing. But, like, it was literally, like, not even 2 seconds before I got on here, I got my own nasty message. And I was like, for something that was totally, like, ignorant. And I was like, I don't get it. Like, because I didn't see your comment from November. I'm like, and you're gonna like, so I'm unfriending you. Bye. Okay, well, the trash just let itself out. Thank you very much. You know, I mean, I don't get it, y'all. It makes no sense. Like, a lot of times people don't do those things on purpose. You don't know what's going on in their life, you know, and it blows my mind, y'all. It just blows my mind. I don't understand it. And, like, I'm like, okay, you know, that's fine, you know. Somebody was just having a bad day, I guess. But, you know, I don't get it. But I don't know why it is so hard. Why do y'all think it's so hard for people to be, like, nice on the internet? Why do you think it's so easy for them to be nasty on the internet? Like, I don't get it. Do y'all have an idea? Like, seriously, why do you think people think it is okay on social media to say stuff on people's posts and to them on social media that they probably would not say to their face? What do y'all think? I think it's because it's easy. Like I mean, old school here myself, like, shoot, when we were back in the 80s or something, somebody said something to your face like that, you're liable to get your lights knocked out, you know? I don't know. I think people just, it's too easy. It's too convenient. Everybody thinks they're entitled to have their opinion heard. And everybody's entitled to their opinion, but that doesn't mean you always have to say it, you know? There's a time and a place for everything, y'all. Seriously. I don't get it. So I was like, you know, I know this is kind of a different live, but I was like, you know, I don't get it, y'all. I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand why people have to be so ugly. It makes no sense to me. You know, I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it at all, y'all. It makes absolutely no sense to me. I don't know why people have to be mean and ugly and, you know, I mean, we've all been mean and ugly at some point in our life. Like, that's the truth. But, like, really, like, I don't understand why it seems to be so easy to be like that on the internet. It makes no sense to me. Like, a lot of times I don't think people do stuff on purpose if you're mad at them on the internet about something, but, like, have a conversation if you are upset with somebody. Maybe somebody doesn't even know that you're upset with them, you know? People can't read your mind, you know? People cannot read your mind, y'all. So, like, have a conversation. If you are literally, like, upset with somebody, like, have a conversation. You can, and I've been guilty of this because I am not, like, I hate confrontation, y'all. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I don't want to hurt somebody else's feelings. I don't want to, like, get somebody mad at me. But seriously, like, having a conversation is so much more important, guys. Like, people don't know if they've done something to hurt your feelings, 90% of the time, I don't think people really mean to, or they don't even realize they did something wrong. And unless you actually say something to them, I don't think a lot of times, like, you cannot fix something if somebody doesn't know something's wrong, okay? And I'm sorry, guys. I am not seeing comments at all. Like, Facebook's being ornery today. I don't know why, but Facebook's being really, really ornery. So if you're commenting when I get done, I will, like, comment back to you, I promise. Like, but for whatever reason, like, Facebook is not, like, showing me comments for some reason. Who knows? But, you know, like, social media is not the place, guys. There is enough negative stuff on social media. Like, there's, like, studies coming out now saying that social media especially is, like, affecting, like, a lot of kids, their mental health and stuff. And I honestly believe it's because there's so much of this negativity stuff, like, going on. Like, they literally, like, kids, young kids are, like, being so mean to each other. There's, you know, there's been stuff going on for years where, like, the bullying and the stuff like that on social media, that people literally, like, kids have, like, committed suicide because people are nasty to them on social media. And it's sad. It is so sad when it's really unnecessary, y'all. It's, like, really, really unnecessary. Like, you know, it's just really, really sad. And unfortunately, it's not just happening to kids. I see it, like, all the time to adults. I see it to, like, I've had it happen to myself. I've had people say nasty stuff on my lives. I've had people say nasty stuff on my TikToks. I've had people, like, I mean, it's crazy, y'all. I don't understand it. Like, if you don't have something, I mean, we all need to remember, like, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. Like, seriously, especially if you don't know somebody. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. It makes no sense to me, y'all. You really do not know what somebody else is going through. You don't know what is going on behind somebody else's life, you know, on the backside of, you don't know what they're going through. Like, can we not just, like, give people benefits of the doubt, ask questions? Like, if somebody has hurt your feelings, they may not even know that they hurt your feelings, okay? You know, say, hey, did you mean to do this? Did you, like, have a conversation, y'all. Have a conversation. And I know I'm guilty. I have, like let stuff go way too long, and then a lot of times you build stuff up in your head, and it isn't what it is, because like, literally, like, they didn't even know that they, like, offended you or hurt you or what have you, like that. But if you don't have a conversation, you're not gonna know. Like, you can assume and be mad at somebody for something, and they don't even know that they did anything wrong. So, you know, I don't get it. I really have no clue. Like I said, I mean, this just happened to me right before I got onto the live. Somebody was mad at me because I didn't comment back to them. Something from back in November. Like, literally, they screenshotted that they had wished me happy birthday, and I didn't say anything back, and they were mad at me. So, I'm sure that person probably was just having a bad day, and that's totally cool. I get it. But, you know, I mean, come on, guys. Like, really, I don't understand it. People, you don't know what's going on in other people's lives. You really have no clue, like, what they are going through. And it isn't that hard to be kind. It really is not, y'all. It's not. So, you know, I don't know. I just see way too much of this stuff on social media. And I mean, I work on social media, y'all. And the more, I mean, I used to do a lot of my business on, you know, in-person stuff. And I still do a lot of in-person stuff. You know, I got a vendor event this Saturday. I got a makeover Friday and Sunday for in-person. I do those kind of things all the time. But I work a lot on social media too, because I have a lot of clients and a lot of friends and stuff that aren't in my local area. And the more I'm on social media, the more I see, like, I'm like, oh my gosh, why are people so mean? I don't get it. I don't get it at all, y'all. I don't. There's just, like, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. Like, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. You don't have to, like, you know, ruin somebody else's day. You don't have to hurt somebody else's feelings for no reason. And what gets me is a lot of times it's people that they don't even know. Like, they really don't even know them off of social media. And they're ugly to them. And it doesn't make any sense to me, y'all. It makes no sense to me at all. At all. I don't get it. It's not that hard to be kind. It is not. It is not that hard to, like, encourage somebody. It is not that hard to say you look great or have a good day or what have you. It is not that hard, y'all. It is seriously not. This world is already nasty enough as it is. Like, we need more kindness. We don't need more ugliness, y'all. So, I don't know. I was like, our world anymore is just, like, people are so mean to each other. I don't get it. Like, it makes no sense to me. None, y'all. I mean, life is hard. Like, throw me up some hearts, y'all, if you have been going through some stuff. Like, literally, like, something in your life has literally, like, it's been chaos. It's been hard. You've been, like, struggling with something, what have you, you know. I'm telling y'all, look at the hearts. Look at the hearts, y'all, because everybody is going through something, y'all. And you don't know what's going on behind the scenes for people. It could literally be they are just trying to stay afloat. I know there's days that I struggle, like, so bad, y'all, that you may see me come on social media, you may see me do my look, but I may be struggling that day, like, mentally, like, struggling. It may be super, super hard for me that day. And I just put on a happy face because I'd rather be putting on a happy face and keep going forward than I've learned over the years dealing with anxiety and depression and things like that. Like, going back to bed and crying and all of those kind of things don't actually help me. Putting on my makeup a lot of times makes me feel better. And it may give me just a little bit of a boost to get through the rest of the day, you know? So, you know, think about that, y'all. Think about being kind. Think about the fact that you really don't know what somebody else is going through behind the camera or behind a picture or behind a post. You really have no clue, y'all. So just be kind. And if you got anything from this, or you think people really need to hear the fact that, you know, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all, share this. So, all right, y'all. This is today's look. It's called Vanilla Latte. If you have any questions on it, feel free to comment or message me. We're still doing March Madness over in my beauty group. So if you want to join us, just say beauty and I will send you a personal invite. If you are looking for a new foundation color, need help with your skin, anything like that, you can message me personally, or you can go to the link in my bio and take our color quiz up in there. I'm happy to send you free samples of anything, y'all. As long as I can actually, like, make it and send it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't send mascara or anything like that because it dries out by the time it even gets through the mail. So, but I appreciate y'all so much. Take some time to be kind. Encourage somebody else, guys. You don't know what they're going through. So be kind. Love one another. And if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. Love y'all. Bye.